Hi everyone, Nurse Sue here and welcome to my kitchen. Today what we're going to be making, I'm going to show you how to put together jar salads. Jar salads were all the rage a couple of years ago. I really like them because there are so many varieties. You can do so many different things with jar salads. The main thing to remember is if you have a wide mouth jar, that it's much easier to fill that. And then it's all about how you layer it. You want to start with your dressing first, that'll go on the bottom. And then it's vegetables and then protein, and then it will be your greens on top of that. Now today I'm going to show you how to do a Big Mac salad. I love this. First of all, if you've seen any of my videos, you know that I'm all about fast, healthy, economical meals. But also, if you've seen my videos, you know that I'm about meal prepping. And I love this because I can do 4 at one time. So the recipe in the description, if you follow that, that will make 4 jars. So that's 4 lunches. These will actually stay in your refrigerator for 4 to 5 days. So I do a lot of meal prepping on Sunday. So I'll make 4 of these, put them in my fridge, and I have my lunches for the week. If I don't have my meals planned out, I'm going to go out to eat and spend more money and eat food that I probably shouldn't be eating. So I love just having this already put together. So I'm going to show you the Big Mac salad. It's kind of a variation of something that I've done for a long time. My boys are 21 and 22, but when they were younger, I used to make a cheeseburger salad, and they love it. My 21-year-old is now a chef, and he asks for cheeseburger salad every couple of weeks. Mom, will you make cheeseburger salad? So this is a great take on it, and I love that they're just in the fridge. When he gets home at 3 in the morning, he can pull one out and go ahead and eat one of those because they're there and they're ready. So I'm going to show you how easy this is. So again, your layering is going to start with the dressing. Now, since it's a Big Mac salad, we have to make that special sauce, right? Now, you can buy Thousand Island and use that, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to make the special sauce. It's just a ½ cup of mayonnaise, so that's pretty easy, right? I buy the low-fat, sometimes the olive oil one. Try to keep it a little bit healthier. The next thing I'm going to add to that is some relish. I want a tablespoon, and of course, I couldn't find my tablespoon when I was looking for it, so we're going to do a ½ tablespoon and just put 2 of them in there. The next thing we're going to add is some ketchup. And again, I buy the low sodium and low sugar, trying to keep it healthy. I try my best to keep it a little healthy here. So I'm just going to put 2 tablespoons of ketchup in here. And that's all there is to the special sauce, right? So how easy is that? Now again, you can go ahead and buy the Thousand Island if you want to. But for me, this is pretty easy to go ahead and make, so I don't mind making it. Now this recipe, again, does 4, so I'm not going to put this much dressing in the bottom of my jar, okay? I'm just going to put 1/4 of this. Now again, you can Google and you will find thousands, literally, of jar salad recipes. If you're a Pinterest person, you can also find a ton on there too. So picture me with 4 jars lined up, and I'm just doing all 4 at once, okay? Now, the reason these last so long is because our fruits and vegetables do better in glass than they do in plastic. So when you get those strawberries home from the store the next time, throw them in a jar with a lid on and put them in the fridge. They will last twice as long as they normally would. Anyway, your strawberries, your raspberries, your blueberries, any of your fruits and vegetables, plastic makes stuff mold faster. So throw it in a jar and pitch it in the fridge. It'll last so much better for you. The next layer I'm going to do is going to be ground turkey. It does call for ground beef. I am not a big beef eater. Cardiology nurse, ICU nurse here, and the cardiologist that I worked for at one time, he said people think red meat, so everyone thinks beef. The problem is we need to think legs. So the best protein is plant-based protein and fish, and that has no legs. The second best protein is chicken and turkey. That has 2 legs. And then 4 legs not only is beef, but it's also your pork too. And you really only should be having that 2 to 3 times a week. So I do a lot with turkey. I'll do turkey and turkey sausage. So I just have ground turkey in here. Now the cool thing about this recipe is you can modify this. If I would have put salsa in the bottom and do the very same thing, I would have a taco one, okay? I could put the Greek goddess dressing in the bottom and do the very same layers, and I would have, I never say it right because I'm from the north and I hear it hero, gyro, gyro. I don't know how to say it, okay? But if you put that dressing in there, same thing. So I like this because these are basic ingredients that are in my house, and I can make several different salads just by changing up my dressing. So I have my turkey in there. The next thing I'm going to add is just some onions. So I just have some diced up onions, and this smells like a strong onion, so I don't want too much of that. My next layer is going to be pickles, because what's a Big Mac without pickles, right? So I'm going to put my pickles in there. And then my next layer on top of that is going to be my tomatoes. I'm going to pop my tomatoes in there and just kind of, I like the way the layers look. They look really pretty, so I'm going to put that like that. Now, my next one is going to be cheese. Now, I don't buy the pre-shredded cheese. There's a lot of chemicals and preservatives in that, and I don't necessarily like that. But I have to tell you, it's also cheaper to buy the block of cheese. So I just buy the block of cheese, I'll get out my little grater, and I just grate what I need. The key with cheese is to get it out of plastic. Take it out of the plastic, wrap it in foil. Your cheese will not mold near as quickly as it normally does in plastic. So buy your block of cheese. I just shred what I need, wrap it back up in foil, put it in my fridge. It will last so much longer than cheese normally lasts. Oops, that was a lot of cheese, but I like cheese. The next thing I'm going to do is put my lettuce in here. Now, I like romaine lettuce. Iceberg lettuce has next to no nutritional value, so I do use romaine lettuce. The key with your lettuce, use a nylon knife to cut it or tear it. When you use that metal knife, that's when you it'll start to brown faster, and it's not going to last as long. So you want to use nylon or tear it if you have to. No metal knives on your lettuce, okay? You want to pack this kind of tight, because that's what will help keep the air out, and again, it preserves it for 4 to 5 days. That's all I do. Put the lid on this, and I would have 4 of these lunches. Isn't it cute? Like, I love how it looks. Sorry. So I just pop this in the refrigerator, and it's all set to go. Now I've got 4 of these in there. So what happens is, let's say it's time for lunch. Okay, you can dump this out onto a nice little plate, and that lettuce comes out first on the bottom. Everything else tops it. It looks beautiful. Or, for me, are you kidding me? I'm just going to take this to work with me, turn it upside down on my desk for about 10 minutes before I eat it, grab a fork, and I'm going to eat it right out of the jar. So you've got some nice options there. So that's about it for this, but I hope you'll try jar salads, because they are so much healthier. They're fast, they're easy, they're economical, and you can change it up any way you want to with so many different variations. But more than anything, it's about meal prepping and taking control of your diet and what you're eating. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. You can leave a comment, you can call me, you can email me, and give the recipe a try. Let me know what you think, but I love Big Mac salad. All right, thank you.